This is a new series for beginners for learning C# programming languages. Here we are using Visual Studio Community Edition for coding. You can download it from Microsoft website for free. So once that is installed, click on the Visual Studio. It will open up this window. Then click on this new icon on the startup screen. It will open up a new window for creating our first project. For this series, we are interested in learning the core C# language features. So we have to choose the .NET here, and using .NET we can develop applications in many different programming languages, but here we are interested in learning C#. So we will choose the language C#, which is the default one, and choose the category. Category will be a console project. We will be learning the language through console application, and then click next. It will open up another window. Here we have to give a project name and a solution name, also the location of our projects. A solution is actually a container for our projects. A solution may contain multiple projects. We can combine multiple projects within a solution. So I'm giving my project name as my first project. So by default it will be the solution name as well. So for solution you can't use any spaces or underscore or such characters are not allowed in solution name. After that we can click on create. So once that has been done, a new window will be opened. This is the Visual Studio window. Here you can see the code files here. Here we have a program.cs file. This is the main entry file or the startup file for our program. .cs is the extension for C# programs. So we can run it by clicking this play button. So it will compile and build the C# application. Here in the console window you can see the hello world running, and you can close it after. It will terminate the terminal. So let's look at the code. First line is using system. It's actually called a namespace. Namespace is like a container which contains classes and other programming objects, and every C# program has a main method which is the entry point to our application. Here in this example we have written some content, some string contents like hello world using a method called writeLine. writeLine is contained in the class console. So we'll explain the importance of the namespace. If we remove this namespace system, we can see that there is an error because this console is a class which is contained inside this system namespace. So if you remove that, it will throw an error. That is the purpose of this namespace. So we can use this console function without using this using command by this way. we can access the console, but it is always better to use this namespace, because if in our program there are chances of multiple console or other functions contained from this system namespace, so we have to write this system dot every time. So in order to avoid this, we can use this system namespace. So that is the purpose of this namespace. So instead that we have a namespace called my first project. Namespaces are containers for classes. We will explain what is a class and what is the namespace in detail in remaining videos. So we can try changing this text to get another output. So if you try, we will get a new output like hello friend. Actually we have given the input as string. Strings are characters enclosed in quotation marks like a double quote. Console.writeLine is a function which is used to write contents to console window or our terminal window. This is called a terminal or console window. We can write and read contents to the terminal using the functions inside a console class. So that is the purpose of this writeLine function. Using this, we have written a content to our terminal or console window. We will learn more about this functions in the coming videos. So this is a very basic minimal console application using the C# programming language. We will be explaining more about this function and the meaning of each words in coming videos. For now, this is enough for a beginner to run our first programming